In front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd, MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game National League Wild Card playoff between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Steve, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it.
Jeff Locke gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, somebody you don't want to test in this outfield, the left fielder. Got a very good arm, very aggressive, charges balls extremely well, and covers a lot of ground.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball. Here's a pitch taken for ball one as we get underway here at 7:06.
First pitch, 7:06.
That evens it up 1-1. Locke has his target 1-1 on its way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. This is line to left, and that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway. Into the box, Carl Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carl Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
Ready with the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bounced softly in front of the plate. A quick out number one.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman
Coming to the plate now, Adrian Gonzalez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now, so important here to pick up the first run of the game from scoring position. I guess that's true in any game, but especially in the wild card game. Everything here is just going to get magnified 10 times over. You've got to make these opportunities count.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for L.A. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Psycho?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
With a moment now, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Josh Harrison comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
And he is in there with the first hit of this wild card game. It's a double.
Well, I'll tell you what, that one was loud. I mean, this guy's got a great fastball out there, but if you square it up, it's going to go a long way. And this one, folks, is a boomer right there. Right off the center field wall, and he's going to wind up pulling into second base saying, how did that ball not go out of the park?
Andrew McCutchen is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard to short. To his left, Seager. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Darrell Lee, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Seager scoops it up. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Justin Turner will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Justin Turner.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And that pitch is only 89 miles an hour. You know, that's not the hardest fastball you're ever going to come across, but it's the command and the two-seam movement that makes that a tough pitch to hit.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, one away.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 4.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Block gets the sign. Here it is on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting 7.
Howie Kendrick takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And that misses inside, 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Jung-Ho Kang will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Jung-Ho Kang.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there. He's got it one away.
Batting 6.
Francisco Cervelli stands in for the first time.
Cervelli.
First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hernandez giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. Jordy Mercer gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. Well, but when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. Well, that's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Gregory Polanco stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That slider is just devastating against left-handed hitters. I mean, he wasn't even close to that one.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Clayton Kershaw set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Locks ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Yasiel Puig will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And here you go from behind the plate. This is a good angle to show how that 4-seam fastball will rise at the end. And that's a pitch that's awfully difficult to get on top of.
Here's Carl Crawford now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Jeff Locke digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jeff Locke.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Starling Marte will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
You talk about flying. With his speed, he doesn't need a coach. Not even going to look at him. He's made his mind up. When he hits second, I'm not stopping. I'm getting to third.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball heading for the alley. Hernandez sprinting after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, he's been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Andrew McCutchen stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, number 10, Darrell Lee.
Settling in now, Darrell Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hernandez has it in his tracks. And that retires the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more of this wild card showdown. Leading off the inning, Corey Seager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Watch is a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is a fastball away right here, and you're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
Here's Adrian now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Called a strike there, 2-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Lock into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. Jung-Ho Kang is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Francisco Cervelli is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Cervelli.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw by Ruiz gets him, so the sacrifice works just as they drew it up.
It's a little surprising they just lay a fastball right in there for him. You've got a pretty good idea that he's going to bunt. But give him a slider down and away or something else. Make him earn it.
Jordy Mercer is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up, hack it. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's Gregory Polanco. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hernandez ranging back at the track, but he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. The pitcher, Jeff Locke, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a little surprising to see the bunt still on here, but he puts it down anyway. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And if you're going to try to move the guy up to third base, this is exactly what you want to do. You have to make that third baseman field the ball. That way, his only play is to first, and the sacrifice turns out to be a good one.
Here's Starling Marte. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Crawford is in pursuit, but he won't get it. And now it jumps the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there. And I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Josh Harrison stands in. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he falls behind 0-2. Job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Kike Hernandez will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Second baseman number 47, Howie Kendrick.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The key here as a first baseman, you've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Andrew McCutchen will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Here's a pitch popped straight up. Playable behind the plate for Ruiz. And he's retired here, 1 away.
First baseman, number 10.
Darrell Lee will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Puig has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jung-Ho Kang will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 1-2. Trace Thompson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 21, Trace Thompson.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Carl Crawford will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Now a pickoff play at second, back in standing.
Just checking.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, one away.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Corey Seager will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back easily. Lock sets. Here it is. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Squared that one up just a little late. On his way to pitch number 75. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Coverage of the wild card. Chris Hatcher will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Chris Hatcher.
Francisco Cervelli will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates half of the 6th.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Line drive to left. Crawford has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Here's Jordy Mercer now as he lines this one out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
The pitcher, number 49.
Stepping in now, Jeff Locke. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. And the lead is now 5-0. Justin Turner will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Mercer. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Kike Hernandez will step in. A ground out victim as last time. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Second baseman number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Lays off 1-0. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Starling Marte steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Gonzalez over to his left. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Man, he get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Josh Harrison, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Only play will be to Kendrick covering at first, so the sacrifice is successful.
And when you get a guy on the mound that throws as hard as he does, a lot of times it's kind of tough to really deaden the ball. As you can see here, this ball's bunted fairly hard to the right side. But instead of anybody trying to force the issue here, they're going to be content with just taking that out at first.
Andrew McCutchen stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
This is in the air out to right field. Puig is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Darrell Lee will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Carlos Ruiz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out, so this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Jared Hughes will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air to center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Andre Ethier will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Andre Ethier.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count. 0-2.
Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Yasiel Puig will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label. So that's a great take.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. High and deep to center field. McCutchen going back. Still going back. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Just a ton of carry on this baseball. I think the wind might have been playing a few tricks with it, too. This is going to get down and one-hop the wall. And by the time they're able to get it back in, this is an easy triple.
Carl Crawford will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Shot foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. After it is Marte. And that's the third out. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more of this wild card. Yimi Garcia is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Yimi Garcia.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. In the air out to left. Crawford waits on it. 1 out. Francisco Cervelli will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with 1 away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Gregory Polanco started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2, tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it, and he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Jared Hughes will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Well, I don't know how you start anything much better than this. That's 4 straight hits now. This one brings home a run, and they're all set up to bring home a crooked number if they can keep this going.
Starling Marte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. So we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, if there was ever a time for a strikeout, that was it. The bases remain loaded with 2 away now, so, you know, if they can get out of this with only 1 run scoring, that'd be quite a comeback.
Josh Harrison comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 4 hits. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Tony Watson will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Corey Seager will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the 9th.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Here's the first pitch to him. Adrian Gonzalez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman
Justin Turner will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Gloved by Harrison. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Well, I really think that having home field advantage here made a huge difference. And these guys are going to wind up surviving this 1-game wild card playoff. So now it's down to the division series, where they're going to come into that game with just a little bit of momentum.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.